All right, you rats, chads, and everything in between. Today I got a banger video for you, and this one's a little bit different than my previous videos. Instead of me telling you how to spend your money, I'm going to be telling you how to save your money by using one of the most underrated mechanics in Escape from Tarkov, bartering. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to run through each of the traders, give you guys my top one or two picks from each, and then give you guys my final thoughts. Keep in mind that the prices I give out throughout this video were generated about an hour ago, and prices do change on the flea market quite frequently, but overall, these should save you a ton of money whether they change or not. So starting out first, I'm going to go into Prapor. Prapor has one barter that I particularly love the most, and that's fuel. Fuel is something that everyone needs, especially in your hideout. Coming from Jaeger, fuel costs about 166,000. After that, on the flea market, it's anywhere from 170k up. Doing this barter through Prapor, you're spending about 135,000. So over the course of the wipe, you could save yourself hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of rubles saved by just doing this barter. Coming up next, we have Therapist. I pretty much have only one here, and this is going to be the Docs case. The Docs case is worth anywhere between like $265,000 and $300,000, depending on when you're looking at the market. But you know, this barter is pretty much consistently always at like 175,000 ish rubles. So if you're in need of a Docs case, highly recommend this. Highly recommend this barter here. Next, we're going into Skier. So Skier's got one, really only one that I personally like, and that's the weapons case. The weapons case comes in right around about 4.1 million rubles right now, and the barter's at 2.1 million. So you're saving yourselves 2 million rubles off the bat by just doing this barter. And if you've got a lot of guns in your stash and you kind of want to consolidate everything to kind of give yourself some more room, highly recommend this barter. Save yourself a ton of money in the long run. Next, we've got Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper's actually got two that I really like. The first one is this Mag 560 round mag here. This one comes in at 50k for the barter, and on the flea market, it's anywhere between like 60 and 65,000. So you're saving yourself, you know, let's just call it, I don't know, 15,000 per mag over the course of however many times you use this magazine. Could save yourself, again, hundreds of thousands of rubles. The other one I really like is the intelligence folder. Now, the intelligence folder comes in anywhere between like 265 and 300-ish thousand rubles. And the barter itself is 240,000. So we'll say, you know, you're saving yourself anywhere between 50 to like 80,000 rubles per purchase of the intelligence folder. Now, the only time I like the intelligence folder is if you have the scav case in the hideout, because you can actually do the trade here for the items that come back in it. Other than that, like if you don't need this for anything, I mean, I don't know why you would even purchase it in the first place unless you're trying to barter with another player on the flea market. But this is a quick and easy way to get one of those for the scab case. Next up, we're going to go into Mechanic. Mechanic has really only one barter that I really like, and this is the 6B43 armor. To be honest, this armor is it's okay. The stats on it are all right, but you know, with this being worth about 420,000 rubles on the market, and the ASA being worth about 320k, I mean, this is a $100,000 ruble savings right here, especially if like you need an armor real quick and you don't have anything else and you want to use something like this. Highly recommend this barter. This one will save you a ton of money as well. Going to Ragman. So Ragman has one barter that I really like, specifically because I like to play reserve, and that is the TV rig. So the TV rig is about, when I checked this, it was about 101,000. Let's see what it's at now. It's actually at, okay, so 101,000 from Ragman if you have max level, but we're going to pretend we're going to look at just players. So, and the market's holding steady at like 210,000 rubles for this rig, and this barter actually comes in at 80k. This is my best one by far, because this one saves you like 120,000 rubles per purchase. And if you buy, you know, if you're doing like reserve or interchange, this thing has a ton of space to put all your little goodies in. So this one will save you a ton of money in the long run. And the reason why I take this on reserve is obviously for the cliff extract. You can't have, you know, a chest plate on. You need rig armor or no armor at all to get out of there. So this one is like one of my favorites. And then coming in at the end here, we've got Jaeger. Jaeger, I've really only got one, and it kind of goes back to my reserve talk. If you play reserve, you need a Red Rebel to get out at Dome. Red Rebel currently on the market is like 4.3 million, and bartering is 1.7. So you're saving yourself like 3 million rubles. A little less than 3 million rubles by just doing this barter. So again, you can take all this money and put it towards something else, like your hideout or meta weapons or things like that. So yeah, so I went through all the traders, kind of gave you guys my thoughts on the best barters at the moment that will save you guys a ton of money. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video if this saves you a ton of money, and subscribe for more content if you want to see more stuff like this in the future.